Hello, friendo bendos, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Today I'm going to be playing Dicey Dungeons. I figured, I could be playing a bunch of Isaac, but Isaac's going to go on forever, so I needed something to kind of cleanse the palate in the meantime to keep things not as stale or stagnant. So I kind of wanted to get another game going at the same time. So maybe if Isaac isn't for you, maybe Dicey Dungeon might hit your scratch your itch. Maybe it won't. But let's just try it, play it out. It is a fantastic game. I believe it's by the man Terry Kavanaugh. He's the guy who made VVVV. Let's see what other games he made. Dicey Dungeons. Steam, check it out. So it is by Terry Kavanaugh. He developed and published it. He also made Super Hexagon, a very quick turn your kind of mind off sort of game. This is more of a roguelike, but also a number adding game. I know that sounds kind of weird, but let's just go into it. Has a fantastic soundtrack. You can get it on Steam right now. I'm sure there's other platforms you could get it on. That's where I got it. But let's just go into it. I'm gonna hit play here. And I've seen some gameplay of it, but I've not personally played it. So here's the gesture. Welcome to Dicey Dungeons, the only game show where you could win your heart's greatest desire. But will you fulfill your dreams or your nightmares? Let's find out with our host for this evening and for eternity. It's Lady Luck. Thank you all, my dears and darlings, and welcome back to my labyrinth of endless terror. Will our newest contestants win big or lose it all?
Oh, no.
Let's find out as we meet the warrior. Whoa, I'm a dice, says the warrior. Yes, dear, that's how this works. Tell me, warrior, what secret emptiness has driven you to risk eternal imprisonment at the hands of fate? What?
Huh?
My dear, what are you playing for today? Oh, I'm playing to win a monster truck. To become the strongest man in the world. Aren't we all? Inspirational. Well, you know what we say here in Dicey Dungeons. Luck might be against you, but it's too late to change your mind now. So click on the chest to walk over to it, and hopefully my mouse is appearing up on the screen. It looks like it is. All right, we found a sword. A sword does just damage. It's an enemy. We're gonna charge it. Here is the Space Marine. Ah, new contestant. Time to fire up the Plasma Blaster again. Drag your dice to the sword to use it. So we rolled a 5, so I think we do 5 damage. Yeah, nice, because you used the 5 that did 5 damage. Now it's his turn. Click the intern button when you're ready. So this is just the in-game tutorial right now. So looks like he needs 20 to do 10 damage to us. Yikes, what's that thing? Hit 0, it's gonna hurt. So we rolled a 1. Oh no, you rolled a 1. It's okay. This happens from time to time. The warrior has a special ability. You can reroll up to 3 times his turn. So we'll reroll this 1. We got a 4, let's try it again. A 3, one more try, and we ended up getting a 6, perfect. All right, let's use it on our sword. So we did 6 damage. Click the intern button when you're ready. Let's see what he does. Uh-oh. So he's going to do the Plasma Blaster, which is 10 damage. Ouch. When you take damage, it charges your limit break. Click on Fury to use it. So double our next action. We're all charged up, so we got a 6 here. And since we have Fury, it hits him twice. And we won that, and we gained some experience. Okay, so we got next level, we need another experience. Eat apples to restore health. We have a chest here. Does double the damage, but the max we could use is a 4. It's another enemy. It's Mr. Hothead here. Battle axe is more powerful than your sword, but needs 4 or less. Okay. I got it. So do we have to do it? So we'll do 6 with our sword, because that's the most we could get out of that use. But we need 4 or less. Got a 6. Got a 5. We got a 4. Perfect. So it'll probably do 8 damage? Yes, did 8 damage. All right, so, oh, end our turn. So we have Hothead here. So it's even. It's going to inflict a burn on us. 6 damage plus we're burned, which means our first dice is going to be burnt. We want to do 10 damage, but we don't want this. We don't want the 1. We want the 6, so that's the best we could get out of there. And we could do our 3 right there and kill him. There we go. We won, got 1 coin, and we leveled up. We got an extra dice, and from what I've seen is when you level up, you also gain your health back. Yeah, so we get our health back. That is exactly what they were saying. So we'll check the chest. We have a burn of our own. We could rearrange our equipment from there. Dice value +1. So let's look at our equipment. All our equipment is equipped. We don't have anything in our backpack, so don't really need to move anything around. We'll fight the Jester, who was kind of hosted before. Changes his equipment every turn. Hey there, friend. Your enthusiasm is adorable, but I'll let you in on a secret. It's time for you to die. Alright, so can I see his equipment? So I could see his move up here. If you want, you can see what the enemy moves are here. So we just don't want him to roll odd or else freeze 1 dice. So we got a 6. So again, best thing we could, well, here's one thing we could do. We could use this bump, and from what I've seen, what bump does is it'll increase it by 1, but since the greatest roll of a dice is 6, it'll just give you an extra dice. So we'll do 6 damage there. Max we could put here is 4. We have a 4 here. This is reusable, the matchstick. So we could take this one, we could re-roll it, and hope we get an even. And we got an even. So we burned 2 dice, and there's nothing else. Oh, we could have doubled our action. Not really necessary right now. So he got 2 odds. And so we froze 2 dice. What a frozen dice does is it reduces the value to 1. Which is fine though, because we could re-roll them. I could also increase the value, so we got a 6. Best possibility there. Let's see, maybe we could get a 4 out of this. Didn't get a 4. Let's re-roll it again. Alright, so here's how we're gonna do this. We're going to even this out just to do that. This is gonna do 4 damage. We can make it 8 damage. I kind of want to use Fury. I want to get it done, so we'll use it. Maybe not the best use of Fury, but it's getting us to use it. Alright, and so now our dice are shocked. Or we have 3 shocks, which means we have to put a dice on here to use it. Well, here's where my thought process is. We'll use a 1 here. I don't know if that was particularly worth it. We use the 1 to get a 1 back. We definitely want to do that because that's the best we could get out of that matchstick. That's just adding fire. So we want to do this, and hopefully we get a 4. Hopefully we get a 4. We didn't. Oh well. We still haven't taken any damage. You know, knock on wood. So all he does is cause status effects. He's not causing any damage to us. Which, yeah, so why take damage here? We don't need to take any damage. 2, and a 1. That was awful. So might as well just do that right there and give up our fire dice. I just don't have any interest in taking damage, you know. He's going to weaken 3 pieces of equipment. Weaken random equipment just becomes less powerful. So this is max 3 now. So what I could do right here, I could bump this, get our max damage there. Max 2. So we kind of needed 2. There we go. Thank you. I was sworn it's time for you to die. My watch wrong? What time do you make it? And we leveled up. So we're going to go down to the chest here. And we have more enemies to fight. Looks like we could continue to the next floor if we really wanted to, or we could go to whatever that is, which is a shop, and we could level up by fighting these people. So really no reason not to. We got Stereo Head. He is weak to shock. What does he do? He actually does damage, so we do want to be kind of do our best here. So I'll bump this just to get an extra dice. 6 there. Let's reroll these. I mean, we have to reroll max 4. That's perfect for that. But we also do want to burn stuff. So let's reroll, see what we get here. We got an even. We got an odd. So we could do 2 burns, but I could also do 8 damage there. And that dice is just going to go to waste. And we'll end our turn. So he's okay with burning himself just to do damage to us and weaken something else. So we'll see what he weakened. He weakened the battle axe, which makes it max 2. What do we want to try? We want to... We can only use this once. Let's reroll the 3. Bump it up, do 6. Max 2, even dice. There we go. If he tries to use the fire, he'll kill himself. So he's only going to use 1 attack. And he should be dead here, yeah, so... I can't put that there. Max 3. Is that going to kill him? There we go. We leveled up, so that gave us our health back. And we get a reward of our choice. Do 2 damage, double the damage, but damage yourself. Even, do damage, odd, add shield. I'll take that. Is that a... So this right here actually takes up 2 spots. And at the current time, I'm trying to think. That might be better. Because even I could do, if I get a 6, I could still do the damage, but I also have the opportunity to add shield if it's odd. So that just seems like a strictly better item. Gives me more chances to use stuff. So first I want to reroll. I don't like a 1. Oh, it's a max of a 5. I didn't see that there. So we'll combat roll 1 to 1 with the 2. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bump this up. I'm gonna do a 4 there. I could even and then even damage. I'll roll it one more time, see what we get. Okay, so we'll get 5 shields so we don't take any damage. And I'll burn one of his dice. So we're still going to take damage. But it was only 1 damage. Man, that max of a 5 kind of screws us, but we could do this. Put a 6 there. Reroll that. I'll double this. I'll reroll the 6, which is crazy to me. We do 4 damage. Yeah. That seems fine by me. Do we want to burn ourselves? I don't think we do. And so here on this game, we're just trying to figure out what the best way to approach an enemy fight is. I'm glad he actually froze our dice there, so we could double our next attack. But really, we just need a 4 and that kills him. There we go. Just kill him. And we'll save our fury. Level up slightly. We're gonna use this chest here. Dice value +1, so we got another bump. We'll take the health. We have a first aid kit, which would heal 8 damage, recover health up to 3, and then do damage +2. So that's... The broadsword's interesting. I like broadsword, so we could actually take out this spike shield. Put in the broadsword, because that's just like sword, but it adds 2 damage. I like that a whole lot better. So actually... We're actually rolling into a game, the tutorial. I didn't realize this. This is like the first actual warrior level, because if we look at the bottom right, it shows that we're on the 3rd floor. So we skipped past a few fights, and I thought this was all going to be a tutorial, but no, we're in here. This is serious. So let's fight. Who I kind of want to fight the Yeti. Yeah, I want to fight the Yeti just so we have the ability to heal if we need to. Yeti is weak to fire. We do have burns. That's not actual fire damage, though, so it's not really what we need. Alright, so what do we want here? We want... hopefully a 6. Hey, that was perfect. And we'll bump it to get us an extra dice. We'll do 6 plus 2. And hopefully we could reroll one of these into a max of 4. Max of 4. We got a 4, and then we're gonna get 2 burns. So that's probably the perfect roll for us. We could have used Fury. I'm not sure what his moves are. We're about to find out. He needs double ones to freeze all my dice. But he only used one move, and it froze one of our dice. But the one dice that's frozen, we could just re-roll. Perfect. And we'll just kind of do the same thing we did last time. We'll get that. We have a 4 for here, so that's going to do 8 damage, 8, 16. We got him killed, I think. So this is going to do 8, 16... So I'm trying to do some math here. So this is 8 damage here. This is going to be 8 damage here, so that's 16. We're not going to quite kill him unless we use Fury. So I'm going to try it. I think I have this right in my head. Yeah. I didn't necessarily have to do it, but I didn't want to fight him too much. Baby Squid, I don't think it's going to kill us. Plus, we're going to level up when we fight Baby Squid. So let's go for it. See how it goes. Alright, so I like our setup right now. We'll reroll a 1. Ones are notoriously bad for us. So we have what we like here. We have this 8 damage, flat 8 damage. Reroll this. We don't like 1s at all. Well, we got our 4 here. We have an even here. And 5 is garbage. We'll put it away. Just throw it away. So Squid is burning. Hit us twice. No status effects, thankfully. Reroll the 1, see what it gives us. The 5's really bad too, actually. So reroll the 5, see what it gives us. 3. I'm gonna reroll the 3. No. So here's my thing. I could bump this, get the 1, but I would want to reroll the 1 in the 3. So yeah. I mean, we're gonna kill it. You just gotta look for when you have lethal. We got an extra dice, so having 4 dice is gonna be pretty huge. Flip a dice upside down. What I think that means is all sides of a dice equal 7, or like opposite sides of a dice equal 7. So your 6 will be a 1, your 3 will be a 4, your 2s would be 5s. Also, right here we have a equipment shop. Hey, come in, come in. I don't think we've met. I'm Ned, and I'm in charge of equipment around here. Okay. Is there any continued dialogue? Nope. Anyways, this is an upgrade bench, really, and what you could do is you could make your dice better. So with Broadsword, it would increase our damage by 1. Battle Axe would allow us to put another item. Matchstick could have any dice be put onto it. Bump, I could use twice. Let's check our backpack, just see what our options here are. Spike shields, there's no maximum to it. Sword would just add 1, so we don't care about sword. Spatula, flip the dice upside down. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our equipment. I'll make Battle Axe a little smaller. I'm going to upgrade that. And that'll give us a chance to put on an additional item here. We could have 2 bumps, or we could have a bump and a spatula. I think maybe a spatula would play better. We had, bump one thing. We could bump a 6 and then get a 6 and a 1, and then turn that other one to a 6. It's interesting. Definitely interesting, but we'll see what we can do with it. We have a handyman here. Let's see what his specialties are. And one thing I do want to point out about this game is it has a fantastic soundtrack. I actually ended up buying the soundtrack along with this game, and it slaps. So I have rerolls, but I could also just turn this into a flat 6 here. Well, let's try and reroll it first. That gives me a 5. Are 5s good for me? A 5 plus turning it into 6 would be good. 2s would turn into 5s as well. 3s would turn into a 4. So I'll just flip this around. I'll turn this into a 4. Just do the max damage I can out of that. I'm just gonna do the best I can here. So that gives me 8 damage, and then I'm gonna do 2 burns. And I think that was probably the best way to do it without just gambling too much. And he's able to combine his dice. So he could do 6 damage to us there and shock 1 dice. He wasn't able to do his other thing. What do we have? Our bump is gone. Does that affect me much? I don't think it does. And in fact, I think I have the perfect dice here. I could do a 4 here. We have lethal, yeah. So we leveled up, or no, we didn't level up. We got some extra experience. We leveled up last time. We get full on health, go to the shop here. Midnight Charm, roll 2 6s, so you could turn 2 5s into 2 6s. Roll 2 1s. Is there any advantage of that? There's no advantage. Iron Shield, it just adds shield. So I don't like any of those. One thing about this game, there are plenty of other characters to play as, different styles. Warrior's just kind of your basic. There's one that might give you like a blackjack type game. There's another where you steal equipment, stuff like that. So this game drastically has a huge spread of ways to play. But this is kind of the basics right now. You get rolled random dice, and then you use the dice to battle. So Fireman is weak to ice, so hopefully I could show off those other characters in the future. So what do we want to do here? I know we could reroll. I'm going to use this to flip this upside down. Do I want to do that? What use do I have for a 5? I have no use for a 5 is the thing. But I know I could get a guaranteed 6 out of this. I could bump this. Why would I want to bump that? Because max I have here is 4, and I'm going to Fury this. Well, 8. This is going to do more damage. That's a solid 16. I'm going to do 8 here. And all I have is this matchstick, and I only have evens, but I could reroll everything and hopefully get an even. Wow, 3 rerolls and I only got 1 even. Which it happens, you know. This is all about odds and probability, but still a good game. So he got 2 evens out of that, gave us 2 burns, but we should be able to just kill him with a 6. Yeah. So that was very simple, easy on our cause. We're trying to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 more experience. And something to notice, if you look at these people, their level indicates kind of how tough they are, but it also indicates how much experience you get. So I'm going to get 4 from him, 4 from him. So I should level up after beating these guys. See what equipment we have. We got a claw. We do damage and add 1 poison. Poison's good for stacking, but what would I want to take away? I think I'm pretty happy with what I have here. It's working. It's killing people pretty fast. Do you want the 7 health? We'll do the Rhino Beetle, and then we'll fight the Wicker Man. Alright, so best dice goes here. We'll do that. We'll add the 1, because I could reroll that. The 3 is going to guarantee me a 4 here. We just want even dice, so even, reroll it till it's even. There we go. Almost a perfect roll for us. And he got 3 burns, so if he wants to use any of that, he's going to burn himself. Really good roll on his part. That Beetle headbutt is really rough, so we don't want him to get it next turn. And we lethal him. We do have our limit break ready. This is going to be 18 with the limit break. 18 plus 8, 20. I think we got him. Make sure to Fury. Yeah. There we go. Easy day. Fee, fi, fo, fice. I smell the blood of a walking dice. But also you're defeated. So, some of these battles, pretty simplistic, but there are caveats on... You could do harder versions of these characters, and it does put caveats and makes things tougher for you. And you know, you'll see those in later episodes or as we continue. Okay, so Wicker Man's weak to fire. I don't know. I think you have to do a fire attack for that to actually be useful. So this is kind of a real bad roll for us. I could flip that. Get us a 6 and a 1, and then just try and re-roll a lot of it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to get a 6 and 1, put the 6 there, re-roll these ones, hopefully get a 4, and it happened. And we just need another even, and that's it. So that's the best outcome we could have hoped for. It's all that damage and 3 burns. And now with that 3 burns, it says it costs him 2, but if he uses those fires, yeah, it's costing him 4. So every time he uses those burn dice, it definitely damages him. Now we are pretty low on our health, but we will heal after this fight. We have our limit break. Do we need to use our limit break? We could do 8 plus 8, which is 16. So we really just need a 6. So let's see if we could get a 6 without using our limit break. Oh, we can. We absolutely can. That's what spatula's for. So, there we go. We kill him. So we are able to modify and adjust our dice as our needs be. So we leveled up shield bass. We actually would like to upgrade equipment. What would upgraded equipment look like? Broadsword, +3, matchstick. Any dice being able to use it is nice. But I feel like we could adjust our dice to the point where we could always get evens. Or for the most part, most of the time get evens. Would have been nice to be able to see what we had here. We got another matchstick and a toxic ooze. Do 6 on 6, add 2. Oh. Oh, it's a trade. I don't want to trade it just because this is a... Toxic Ooze is a double space item, so I'm just going to say no deal. And we'll go to the next floor. Typically, you have 5 floors, and then on the 6th floor is a boss fight. I know you could consider these fights bosses, but these aren't actual bosses. This is just more characters to fight. Let's see, we got level 4s. We got 2 level 4s and 2 level 5s. So we will level up after we defeat everybody. We could fight the Kraken first and open up this health, and then we'll fight these people. Maybe there's some health in the shop. It's tough to say. We'll fight the Kraken and we'll go from there. The Kraken has a ton of dice. Let's see what his enemy moves are. He's going to blind some dice, which is going to be kind of tough for us. He has a Deep Sea Howl, which curses us, and damage. And that's 1 damage plus 1 each use this turn. So we do want to just defeat him as fast as possible. We'll do the dice in the bump to give us an extra dice. Do the most damage we can there. We have our Fury, so we may want to actually enact our Fury pretty soon. So we need a 4, so we could guarantee a 4 here. Give us a 4, and then we have an even. And just reroll these and see if we could get an even out of it. Got 1 even, and can we get another? No, we can't. Almost as perfect as we can. I would have liked to burn 1 more dice. So he is burnt. He's about halfway dead. He blinded 2 of our dice, and he also cursed us. So I'm saying a lot of stuff here. Kind of confusing as to what all that does. But essentially what that does is a curse. Curse has a 50% chance to fail. So if I wanted to bump this dice, there's a 50% chance it doesn't bump. But I'm going to try it anyways. I'm going to do 3. So it got cursed. Our 3 just disappears. Alright, so this is kind of tough for me, especially not knowing what this is. We could figure out if these are evens. That was an even. So we know this is a 1, 3, or 5. I wonder if I re-roll. So it's still a mystery what it is. So might as well just bump it and just make it stronger. And then this battle axe, I could re-roll the 2 and hopefully get a 4. We didn't get a 4. We got a 3, so we'll do 6 damage. And we should have him next turn. We have 1 fire on him, so he's at 7 damage. So we'll see. We are cursed. Ooh, and every time he uses that attack, it hurts. So here's what we'll do. We will flip a dice upside down, of course, and went away. So increase the value. 5 plus 3 is 8. That should kill him. Easy enough. So as the enemies get tougher, they get a lot more moves, and there's a lot of ways they could kind of screw you up, but it's fine. I'm gonna take the health. And we'll fight Crystalina and see if there's any health here. Hopefully there's health we can buy from the shop. So Crystalina, let's see what Crystalina's moves are. Needs to create a random weapon. Random crystal weapon. I don't know what crystal weapons do, but best thing we do here, 9 damage. We need to use Fury. We absolutely have to use Fury, and I should have doubled that, or bumped the 6. There's not much I could do with a 5. Yeah, there's not much I could do with a 5. We got a 4. Should I bump that? I'll Fury it, you know, because we're gonna probably take damage from Crystalina, so might as well just give it a shot. It would make a 5 for me, so we're actually, I just need evens. That's really all I could do here is take the evens. There's no reason to reroll. So he could take that 6 right there. He's gonna pop that 6 crystal weapon. What does that do? If he has an even, gain a random blessing. What is that blessing? Fury. The next equipment will be used twice. But we have no desire to let him use any more equipment, so bump this dice, have the 6 and the 1, do 9 damage. And can we kill him? We can't, because we can only do 8 damage. But we could burn all his dice if we want to, so we could flip that. That's a guaranteed even. And then hope we get some evens here. Hope we get some evens here. We got 0, well, we got 1 even. Can I surrender? Is that what that is? I think that's a surrender. I don't want to surrender. If he wants to use that 3, he'll kill himself, but he's going to use these right here. Gained a random blessing, so he gained 2 blessings. What's that? A dodge. So he's going to avoid the next attack. He did 5 damage. So he's going to avoid the next attack, which would be this one. Yeah, so he avoided that attack. We're going to flip that upside down, do the 6, and kill him. I don't know what that reduced by 2 was, but it got us the win. So we have this here. We have a shop, so we can buy health. We can also upgrade our equipment. Spatula, we don't need another spatula. We'll take the health, because we're not going to overmax on our health here, so might as well take it. And we will upgrade equipment, just because we have money. And the money's not going to carry over match to match, so might as well use it this match. What else do we want to switch out? We have a claw. Claw is damage. Max of 5. Let's go to our equipment. Might as well just do, well, maybe bump. Doing bump multiple times helps. Flip a dice upside down. We might be able to get some extra value out of bump too. But I can only reroll so much, so I am going to use matchstick to guarantee we burn dice. We will upgrade that. Sick. And we're going to fight the singer, and we're going to get another upgrade too, so and some health. So let's see what the singer's attacks are. Weakens us, max 4, weakens, and then if we let her get to 20, she does 12 damage. And she's going to be doing damage every time, so we will bump it. 9 damage, and we want to get to 4, so we could absolutely get to a 4. We'll just flip that upside down. 4, and then just burn dice. We don't have to play any shenanigans there, just give her 3 burns. And she has 4 dice, so 3 of those dice are going to be burnt. Ooh, some of the good ones too. So she's going to hurt herself to guarantee she attacks us. That was a really high roll for her too. Okay, so we only got 1 weaken though. That was our battle axe, so next we can put on there is 2. So we have a 2. So might as well put a 2. Do 4 damage. Oh, how do we want to flip this? 6 damage. And just burn dice. So she's probably going to do 12 damage to us, which is rough. Yeah, she got the perfect roll, honestly. Yikes. We just have to do 8 damage. We just need a 6. Dice value 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So we got the kill, but we did take a lot of damage that round. So we definitely want the apple. And And we want to defeat the other person just so we have full health going into our final boss. Bump or flip 3 times. I'll use the bump. We'll upgrade that. This has been such a good kind of deck for us. I guess lack of a better term would be a deck. Paper Knight is weak to fire, so we do want to set him on fire, and we do have Fury available. So this is actually going to be perfect here. We're going to flip this upside down. I can bump a 6. I can bump a 6 again, and really just set him on fire. So I'm going to Fury here. 9 plus 9 is 18. Do the 4, 8 here. And then 4 dice on fire. He has 4 burns. We're only going to sit 3 dice on fire, but to have that much fire, he's going to take extra damage from the fire too. He locked 2 of our dice, so we can't use 2 of our dice. That's fine though. We have this one, so here's what you do. You do 9 damage and 6 damage. So not a bad fight. That was over on the second turn, and we're at our max level. So our maximum health increased by 4, full health, and we got an extra dice. We got poison damage, so we'll take it. And was there anything? We have 4 coins here. Might as well buy it. There's nothing else I could do with the money. Warrior versus Audrey. And I'm not familiar with the enemies. Not specifically sure. We want to keep the matchstick, or if we want to switch it for something else. You're doing just another straight damage. Spike's shield is interesting to me to kind of get rid of the matchstick in spatula. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. I think I do. So we'll get rid of spatula. We'll get rid of matchstick. We'll put out the spike shield there because that gives us the chance to do more damage or give shields. I still hate the max 5. I still understand that the maximum there is the 5. But just to have that helps out a whole lot. Great to see you. Just a heads up, I'm not going to go easy on you. I hope you've done your stretches. I wonder what the sweat stands for. So let's see what Audrey's moves are. Do damage this turn. She has 2 uses of that, and she also has the ability to weaken. Weaken 3 equipment, do 6 damage. So we don't want the earthquake. So we have a bump. And I don't need extra dice is the thing, because I can't reuse stuff. So I can kind of create what I want. I want the maximum here. I have the 4 here. That's just perfect for us. And would I rather do 5 damage or let her hit us? She may not hit us this turn. Let's see. Even would be 4 damage, or I could get 5 shields. Let's see if I could get 5 shields. Well, absolutely I could get 5 shields. I could do this. We have 5 shields. And we'll end our turn. Big rolls for Audrey. That sucks. Alright, so we have Fury, though. She weakened 3 equipment. We have a max of 3 there. That would be 5, 10 damage, or we could do 8, 16 damage. So we will do 16 damage to her. And I don't know if it's advised to switch your equipment right before the boss, but you know, I figured that was the best thing to do. So we have Odd. We could create 3 shield, or we could do 2 damage. I'd rather create 3 shield and just end our turn. We're fine. We have taken some damage, and she's going to earthquake us again. But she didn't do anything besides the earthquake. We didn't take any more damage that turn. Our broadsword's still weakened, so our max is going to be 3 for the broadsword. Oh man, battle axe max 2. So with our battle axe being max 2, I'll do that. That's the max I could do there. We are absolutely weakened. We got to reroll. We need anything under a 3. Well, I could bump this and make it a 1 guaranteed. So we got a 3. Perfect. I'll do 5 damage. Hopefully she doesn't get any more earthquakes. And we'll just reroll, see what we get here. We got a 6. We got a 5. So I could bump it. I could guarantee, 1 damage or 1 shield. And we'll finish there. So she still has high rolls, so she's probably going to put her 6 and the 5 in the Earthquake. Do the Earthquake. We're going to have 3 weakens. And it's the top 3. Those top 3 are rough, man. 3's guaranteed here. Let's see. Battle Axe, max 2. Battle Axe being max 2 hurts me so much. Let's see. We'll go reroll the 5. 2 right there. 4 damage. And we'll reroll it. Well, 3 would be 3 shield. Or 2 damage. We'll do 3 shield. And that's the end of that. Let's see. She's not going to get an Earthquake on us. Or she is going to get an Earthquake on us, but that was it. She used all her dice for the Earthquake. So our Broadsword's still here, so we definitely want a 6. We don't have a Spatula to guarantee it, but we have our 2 here. That's guaranteed damage there. We want to get this as close to a 6 as possible. Here's my thought. We will... It's going to be 9... Oh, it's 9 damage if we get a 6 plus 2. Let's try and reroll this one. We got 5. Shoot. We'll do that. That's about the best we could do. I don't think we're going to die here. But it is rough for us because she is rolling such big numbers. So we just have to do 6 damage, and we have a Fury available. So 3... Okay, so that'll kill her. No, it won't kill her. Stupid. Oh. Nice, we'll put a 4. That'll kill her. So, tough math game. We figured it out. Jester says, congratulations. Your very first victory. Am I super strong now? Well, no. But look, you're off to a great start. You've beaten a whole episode. Just 35 increasingly difficult episodes to go. Wait, what? 35? Increasingly difficult? And of course, every time you beat an episode, you get a chance to spin the wheel. If the wheel ends up on a star, you get to leave the dungeon and take home your heart's desire. Get ready to spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. You're not chanting. Oh, sorry. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Here we go. All right, let's see what we get here. Well, we landed on a skull and an X. Oh, bad luck. No prize this time. But never mind. There are plenty of episodes to come. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. You can stop chanting now. So yeah, that's a Dicey dungeon now. Episode complete. Warrior episode 1. The Warriors welcome. Next, you've unlocked the Thief, and we can continue. So here's the title screen. Dicey dungeon. Terry Kavanagh's game. You see that there's 6 different characters to choose from, and then when you start with them, you get 6 different episodes with them as well. Looks like we may have to do episode 1 with the Warrior again to unlock the other episodes. Play a game to unlock episodes. Play a game with 5 contestants. Okay, so we'll have to go over to the Thief. I'm not going to start the Thief episode yet. That'll be the next episode. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you.